In 1930, in the city of New York, there were 5 Italian-American mafia families who they had control over workers' union. And they extorted lots of money from big businesses in the city of New York. With some of that money, they bribed some of the police officers, some of the city officials, and some of the politicians in the city of New York. And then they did other crimes like smuggling, robbery, and racketeering. And everyone knows racketeering covers a lot of ground. No, it was another organization, which was totally different than mafia organization. In fact, was a religious organization established in 19th century. And they used to knock on the door to door, recruit members. Let's call these leaders of this religious organization Big Daddy. Big Daddy used to knock on the door to door, recruit members. But Big Daddy had a hard time to recruit members after World War II because of 5 reasons. Because after World War II, people own brand new house, brand new car, brand new refrigerator, and brand new TV. And the 5th reason, because of construction of a brand new interstate highway. Anytime people, they got chance, left that brand new house, sat in that brand new car with the brand new smell, and hit the road on the brand new interstate highway to see what's going on in the different city, in the different state. And now, when they came back, they have to even work harder to pay for vacation, pay for that brand new house mortgage, brand new car loan, and other bills. So when they got home, they want to grab that hot TV dinner and cold beer and just sit, watch TV show and ball game on TV. So they didn't have no time to stand at their own front door to keep a conversation about religion with the stranger. So meanwhile, Big Daddy kept that old tradition, knock on the door to door recruit member, find another way to recruit members. In fact, he did what those 5 mafia family, they did. You see, those 5 mafia family, they use a connection between workers' union and the big businesses in the city of New York. Big Daddy used the connection between employees of the company and the company itself. And this is how Big Daddy did it. Big Daddy sent 10 of his members. He said, look, I want you to go to this particular company with the 1,000 employees in that particular city and take over the management and start recruiting members from those 1,000 employees. And he told them they need to camouflage between different religion, different community, and different organization. So we'll call them chameleon. So those 10 chameleons, they went to that particular company with 1,000 employees, took over the management, and they started recruiting members from those 1,000 employees. Now, I want you to think of those chameleons as a fisherman. What are the 2 main things fishermen need to catch fish? One is a fishing rod, the one I have on my wall behind me. And then put the fishing bait on the fishing rod. Now, let's go back to chameleon. What are the 2 things chameleons they need to recruit members? One is a soft victim, and then the other one, rumors to put on a soft victim. Well, what is soft victim? Soft victim, mentally ill person, comes from very poor family. But why soft victim? Because anything happen, no one give a shit. No one even will raise an eyebrow. You see, cross from soft victim is tough victim. Tough victim, mentally ill, but comes from rich family. Their family, they have influence. If anything happened to tough victim, their family, they're gonna force the law enforcement, and even they're gonna hire their own investigator to investigate what's happened to their loved one. Now, those chameleons, they look for that soft victim first between those 1,000 employees. If they couldn't find that soft victim between those 1,000 employees, they go outside. They find that soft victim. They hire that soft victim. And then they throw that soft victim between those 1,000 employees. Now, the second thing, we need to put rumors on the soft victim. But what type of rumors? Mild rumors or small rumors. But why not to put the strong rumors? Because maybe one of these future members pick up a brick or pick up a big rock and throw it on the soft victim. It's going to be broken bone, blood, and even dead body. You see, they don't want to get the law enforcement authority involved. So they use mild rumors. So instead of throwing a brick, they throw pebbles. And pebbles has a 3 major psychological effect or 3 phases. One, it is gaslighting on steroid. The other one is a social coma, and the third is Chinese water torture. Now I go through it fast, short, and sweet. What is gaslighting? Gaslighting is a psychological manipulation of someone into questioning their own sanity. In fact, the word gaslighting got into psychology vocabulary since that movie Gaslight made in 1940. And then the second version made 1944. Now there is a poster behind me on the right side. That is 1944 version. It is Gaslight, a story of this newlywed husband and wife. The husband, it is a thief and a murderer. But the wife, she is a decent human being. And she owns a house. And inside of that house, there is something very valuable husband is looking for. So he starts manipulating her, or better, gaslighting her by turning the gaslight fixture. Now, it's a big difference between gaslighting someone mentally ill and gaslighting someone normal. Gaslighting mentally ill is gaslighting on the steroid. So after years of gaslighting and steroid, we go into the second phase, which I call social coma. What is social coma? The soft victim become completely defenseless. And this is the phase which is Big Daddy recruit members with the high volume. To explain that, I will tell you a story about this cheetah mom. And she has 5 cubs. Look behind me. There is a poster. That's her. Anytime this cheetah mom go hunting, she leave her 5 cubs at the den. And even before charging toward groups of gazelle, she look for 4 types of prey: the old, the sick, and injured, and the last one, baby gazelle. If she get the old, sick, and injured, she kill them right away. But if she catch a baby gazelle, she will bring that baby gazelle alive to the den, and she put that baby gazelle between those 5 cubs. Now, cheetah mom, she knows the baby gazelle will not run because, first, baby gazelle is tired. Second, baby gazelle smells a scent, which is different than the baby gazelle's mama. And that is a cheetah's scent. And right there, the baby gazelle goes to the coma. And those 5 cubs, they familiarize themselves with the baby gazelle. And they get the experience. And then they will eat the baby gazelle, of course. Now, after years of in social coma, we're going to go to the third phase, the last phase, and that is Chinese water torture. Now, Chinese water torture, I have to demonstrate the Chinese water torture for you. And I want you to think of those drop of water in the Chinese water torture, same as the pebbles. Now, I got you the prop here. And not only that, I got you volunteer. I cannot believe who is the volunteer. There you go. Oh. Wait a second. I know passion is high. And I know some of you And especially you, the comic fanatic, you're questioning why I subject Captain America to Chinese water torture. Well, he's not American, he's Chinese. He conceived and born in China. I have his birth certificate with me here. I will show it to you. Take it easy, okay? Made in China. The other thing, he's my grandson toy, so don't make a case. Now, as you see, Captain America laying down, facing the bucket. Now, the bucket here, in the bottom of the bucket, in the middle, there is a hole. If I fill up this bucket with the water, it will drip. It will hit the Captain America's forehead. Let's try it, okay? All right. You see? So this is Chinese water torture. Now, if you see, Captain America has a safety helmet, so he's safe. Captain America, sir, thank you for your service, sir. So if you see drops of water, it will not cut through flesh and blood. It will not break a bone, and it will not kill the soft victim. But soft victim, after a while, after a long time, it will feel like his head inside of the metal bell, and someone with the heavy hammer banging on that metal bell. And soft victim, they go crazy, and then they kill their family member, and they kill themselves, or they kill a lot of people, and then they kill themselves. And then Big Daddy will tell you, I told you he's evil. I told you because God told me, because I have a special relation with God. I am the chosen one. If you don't believe me, you see what's happened to the soft victim? It's going to happen to you. After a while, those 10 chameleons, they find out 50 from those 1,000 employees, they throw pebbles on the soft victim. And then they reward them with goodies, such as free airline tickets, hotel rooms, cruise, free appliances, or getting a good deal on the house and a mortgage, getting a good deal on the car and car loan, or job promotion. Now, job promotion is top of the line. And then those 10 chameleons, they tell those 50 employees, look, there is a sugar mama or sugar papa. Love what they did to soft victim. And these are the rewards. They don't say anything about Big Daddy, not now. And Big Daddy gets all those goodies from the company which he has influence. And he's, as a goodies broker, connect all these companies to each other, and it will not cost the Big Daddy a penny. And plus, there is no trace of money. And then they repeat. Anytime they throw pebble on the soft victim, they get goodies. Pebble, goodies. Pebble, goodies. Like a dog. Dog does a trick, you treat the dog. Trick, treat, trick, treat. So repeating itself, it will create a habit, and habit is a brainwashing. But there is a big difference between brainwashing a human being and a dog. You see, dog does not go buy a refrigerator or rent a storage to save those treats. Maybe hide 1 or 2 treats here and there, that's it. But with human being, no, human beings, they are greedy. They want more and more. And some of those 50, they are so greedy, they manipulate the soft victims better than the others. And who are the best manipulators? Actors. That's what Big Daddy is looking for actors. And after a while, those 10 chameleons, they find out 20 out of those 50, they are actors. They are a better manipulator. Even they work with them more. And after a while, they find out if they tell them, look, there is no sugar mama, sugar papa, they're not gonna leave. And then they tell them, look, there is no sugar mama or sugar papa. There is Big Daddy. I want you to look at that tall building. Look at that handsome, tall dude in the balcony waving at you, smiling at you. He is your Big Daddy. But don't you ever rush to go ahead and kiss his ass. No, stay wherever you are. Don't worry about anything. Big Daddy is going to take care of you, take care of your children, even take care of your grandchildren. Now, Big Daddy has 20 new chameleons. The difference, this 20 chameleon and other 10 chameleon, the original 10 chameleons, these 20 chameleon, they are already in their own community, religion, and organization. And they become Big Daddy's ears and eyes. Now you're going to say, well, what's happened to the other 30? Oh, they're going to keep the other 30 employees. They need more time. They need to work on their acting. They need to be a better manipulator. For now, they are just like a Hollywood extras, or you can call them baby chameleon. But they don't say anything to them about Big Daddy. No, they keep that notion. Is it sugar mama or sugar papa? Now, it came another goodies, top of the line, the best. And that was sex. You see, with sex, recruit members. And with the sex, they harass the victim, the soft victim. With the anchoring a baby, with the soft victim, or with his or her children. And from there, they harass the victim. And even some of the soft victim's family member, they become chameleon and baby chameleon. Now, Big Daddy knows those 20 new chameleon, they are ready to go to the different city, different state, and recruit members. So the cycle repeats itself, cycle after cycle, years after years, decade after decade. Big Daddy establish an invisible society hidden here in our society, made of chameleons, which they are actors, but they are really nothing but sons and daughters of the Judas Iscariot. And now, with the year 2024, going to the 2025, with the cellular phone, with the social media, and with the cameras and all this electronic gadget, which you get them dirt cheap, you get them for nothing. And with the baby chameleon, which they are Hollywood extras, everything is working like the Hollywood in California. But with this Hollywood, it is underground and no one notices it. But this Hollywood, exactly, which is underground, exactly make and produce motion picture like the Hollywood in Hollywood, California. And in some of the scene in their motion picture, there is just one person harassing the victim. We call that one single style harassment. Sometimes two people, like husband and wife or couple, harassing the victim. We call that one couple style harassment. Sometimes father with children, mother with children, or father and mother with children, and grandparents and grandchildren, and uncle and niece and nephews, and everyone harassing the victims. We call that one family style harassment. And sometimes people from different religion, different community, and different ethnicities, and different background, and from all over. They harassing the victims. We call that one multi-caste style harassment. And you know which one is a Big Daddy's favorite? It is a family style harassment and multi-caste style harassment. Because with one scene, Big Daddy recruit a lot of members. And when it comes to the members, which is chameleon and baby chameleon, and when it comes to the goodies, which is a goody good, which is a booty call and booty trap, and when it comes to the soft victim, which is, it will disappear in the thin air in the end. All these three, they have one factor, and one factor only. No one can trace it to Big Daddy. But it has to have a soft victims to run. Without soft victim, it will collapse on itself. It will disappear. That's why I said I'm not the only one. They had victims, and they had a lot of victims. Some of these victims destroyed themselves, and some of them, they killed themselves, and some of them, they killed their family members, and then they killed themselves, and some of them, they killed a lot of innocent people, and then they killed themselves. And some of them, even they gave up, and they said, look, I like to be your member. And at the insult to injury, they use them to victimize other victims. Even they victimize their own members.